Wholeness and Balance Vibrations family, we have now broadcasted to YouTube, and I trust that it is going through over there properly. We're going to go ahead and start our Instagram live. Wholeness to everyone. This is our first yoga, tea, and wisdom, and some incense. I'm here with Andrew Seeley also, and these are epic times. We're here right before the full moon, which is tomorrow. And we felt that it would be extremely instrumental to bring in and dial in this space and really allow all of us to start to really connect with our inner selves and transmute energy properly. These are strong times. I think this is a wolf moon in Leo. So lots of cat energy, lots of scratching and lots of purring, lots of prana. So we want to make sure that we can get that moved around the proper way. Now, this happens to be a simulcast. So this is our first time trying this. And I trust that from here, we'll learn some things and we'll keep making this better. So this is actually airing on Instagram. It's also airing on YouTube and Facebook. And this is our way of inspiring you to do something in your life that is going to bring great change. And yoga is one of those things. We also encourage you to create a unique space around yourself. Jump in on the camera here. Wholeness, everyone. To create a unique space around yourself and to be more cultured. Have a real creed. It's not all about just adapting to someone else's culture. Go to your ancient roots. And we always set a time, as you still see even in London, they have tea at 12. So they still have that custom. It's so important for us to bring that aspect of things back into our lives where we at least take a certain time in the day and really dial into ourselves, slow down for a moment. The thing I like about the tea and the incense on how we prepare them is that you have to sit in, you even have to grind the resins. You know, you have to light the coal completely. You have to blow on the coal. You have to get a nice incense box. You have to go and get the resins, you know, so there's some time and intent put into that. And when you do something like that, and then you get it going as a process, this creates your own level of connection.
Yes. And when it comes to tea making as well, tea making has gone back centuries. Teas have been the first means of creating an herbal sensation that brings together the majesty of all these different herbs to really create a feeling. And the tea that we're drinking this morning is called Mojo Mentum. And this tea has some really incredible turmeric. It also has yin yang jojoba, ginkgo biloba, and a number of other spices and herbs that bring forth uplifting vibration into your being. And being that this tea is a loose leaf tea, the key to really creating the tea is having good water. So water really does make the tea. And when we speak of tea making, it's really putting your love, your intention into the making of the tea, letting the tea steep, and then pouring it with a deep sense of intention of sharing it with others. And these simple practices may seem very simple, but at the same time, they do go a long way.
Thank you for sharing that, brother. I want to let everybody know, because some of you may be saying, so where do I get my tea? Because we're not talking about that Lipton tea. That Lipton tea, you could go and get 1,000 different packages for $2. That's not it. I've been drinking this tea. Andrew recommended this tea to me a while ago. We, of course, also have Anima Mundi's tea. The blends that this lady creates is absolutely amazing. This is the Secret Garden, and they have a lot of teas.
Yeah. And the Secret Tea Garden is a beautiful space over in San Luis Obispo in Central Coast of California, where I went to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. That's where I studied microbiology. And the woman who owns this tea shop actually has the same birthday as me, which is super incredible and very synchronistic. And all of her teas are completely organic. And you can check her out at organicherbshop.com. And very soon we're going to set up a really beautiful affiliate link so that we can get a percentage off of all her teas as well.
Awesome. And actually, while we're here, we actually may talk about just the context of why we wanted to bring yoga, tea, and wisdom here. We have some amazing stuff coming forward. We have some Eniology yoga that me and Andrew got a chance to do. We went and spent a week, I think it was almost a week and a half, on filming just an amazing connection between the planets, your body, and what I feel like is a very fresh and very welcome way of practicing yoga every day in your life to actually start being not only more flexible, but also have that strength. And then also when you're experiencing certain debilities, how to really go right at that debility from the action that it takes to move that space, move those chakras. And yeah, so we weren't here to just spend the whole day. So we're going to come into some powerful wisdom, go through the flow of yoga today that Andrew's going to present, and then let you go throughout this day, spreading that love and spreading that energy and that vibration and connection. You also may have some stuff to do now. At minimum, get yourself some tea, spend some time looking through those recipes and seeing what herbs resonate with you. And also the incense, as you know, I have a video on YouTube that's called How to Burn Incense Resins. And that's a great one to take a look. And I also give some references on where you can pick up some pretty good resins and get the ambience changed in your field. Because remember, if someone comes into your house, they smell this certain smell and they start identifying that smell with you. So if you want to start refreshing people's ideas of you or get your house in order to actually where it starts changing in its vibratory frequency, work with that environment. So we have the environment of the body here with the tea, and then we have the environment of the external environment with the incense. And that's what we got today. So just know that we do this from our heart. We do this with love. If it was about everybody else to determine why we're even here, I don't think none of us will really be here. This is about our duty that we must do with humanity and continuously keeping things uplifted because we are family, wholeness. So Andrew's going to actually go into that wisdom aspect. We're going to read directly from the Gitas. And also he has another work here, I Am That. And he's just going to share some knowledge. This was a continuous build from where we started yesterday. We did kind of a demo of this. Obviously, we're bringing yoga into sovereignty mentorship. And I did want to mention one more thing before we go right into this, because after we're done with the yoga, the last thing you're going to feel like doing is jumping back into the monkey mind. If you're at the house and you need that extra kick of strength, you need to get your protein levels together, you need to get certain nutrients in your body, make sure you check out Glow Vegan. The link is actually in the description. Andrew said he's also got a dope coupon code for you. They're utilizing duckweed. Now, I noticed that everything that is really good for you, they seem to put weed on the back of it. I don't know. So, but this is a plant that grows in ponds abundantly, and it's thriving. And it's interesting of the work that they were capable of doing and isolating what were the nutrients in this that was not only feeding this entire ecosystem, but also really allowing itself to thrive and sustain itself. So check that out, because again, there's few of us that actually have something that we really, really put our time and put our energy in, and then it even got it on the Amazon. You know how difficult that is these days. And so I just wanted to send some love towards that, to know that that's available for you. So without further ado, we're about to jump into this. Also, if you're on that Instagram side, this is another thing. The link is actually something that we sent out inside of our Secret Energy chat. I will ask for those that are out there. Obviously, we switched our chat into Geneva. If you have links for that, because you can invite people to that chat, do so. Because there was a registration link that went out for anyone that wanted to come and join this today. The only prerequisite that there is, as you see with those on camera today, that you need to actually be using your camera and you need to be doing yoga. In fact, I'm going to go check that real quick, make sure that we're on gallery view. And we just want to show strength to the world that, hey, do something with yourself, get yourself flexible, and get yourself in tune.
And more importantly, to be an example, because actions speak louder than words. And so we are going to jump into I Am That, which is a really incredible modern spiritual classic by Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj. And this man was a saint. Essentially, I'll just give you a little bit of background on him. Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj was a teacher who did not propound any ideology or religion, but greatly unwrapped the mysteries of the self. His message is simple, direct, and yet sublime. I Am That preserves his dialogues with the followers who came from around the world seeking guidance and destroying false identities. The sage's sole concern was with human suffering and the ending of suffering. It was his mission to guide the individual to an understanding of his true nature or her true nature and the timelessness of being. He taught that mind must recognize and penetrate its own state of being, not being this or that, here or there, then or now, but just timeless being. So I'm reading from page 547. If you happen to have the opportunity to jump in, we're actually going to start on 545 and then go to 547. So it starts with a question from one of the followers who asks, what about sacrifice? And Maharaj says, share willingly and gladly all you have with whoever needs. Don't invent self-inflicted cruelties. What is self-surrender? Accept what comes. The next question is, I feel I am too weak to stand on my own legs. I need holy company of a guru and good people. Equanimity is beyond me. To accept what comes as it comes frightens me. I think of my returning to the States with horror. And Maharaj says, go back and make the best use of your opportunities. Get your bachelor's in science degree first, and then you can always return to India, nature's cure studies. And then another question is here. I am quite aware of the opportunities in the States. It is the loneliness that frightens me. And Maharaj says, you have always the company of your own self. You need not feel alone. And estranged from it, even in India, you will feel lonely. All happiness comes from pleasing the self. Please it after you return to the States, and do nothing that may be unworthy of the glorious reality within your heart, and you shall be happy and remain happy. But you must seek the self, and having found it, stay within it. The questioner asks, will complete solitude be of any benefit? Maharaj says, it depends on your temperament. You may work with others and for others, alert and friendly, and grow more fully than in solitude, which may make you dull or leave you at a mercy of your own mind's endless chatter. Do not imagine that you can change through effort. Violence, even turned against yourself, as in austerity or penance, will remain fruitless. The questioner asks, is there no way of making it out or making out who is realized and who is not? Maharaj says, your only proof is in yourself. If you find that you turn to gold, it will be a sign that you have touched the philosopher's stone. Stay with the person and watch what happens to you. Don't ask others. Their man may be your guru. A guru may be universal, or it may just be the essence, but not in its expressions. He may appear to be angry or greedy or over anxious about his ashram or his family, and you may be misled by appearances, while others are not. The questioner asks, have I not the right to expect all around perfection, both inner and outer? Maharaj says, inner, yes, but outer perfection depends upon the circumstance or the state of body, personal and social, and other innumerable factors. So the questioner asks, I was told to find a jnani so that I may learn from him the art of achieving jnana. And now I am told that the entire approach is false, that one cannot make out a jnani, nor can jnana be required or conquered by appropriate means. It is all so confusing. Maharaj says, it is all due to your complete misunderstanding of reality. Your mind is steeped in the habits of evaluation and acquisition, and not in the admit that the incomparable and unobtainable are waiting within your heart for recognition. All you have to do is abandon all memories and expectations. Just keep yourself ready in outer nakedness and nothingness. The questioner asks, who is to do the abandoning? Maharaj says, God will do it. Just see the need of being abandoned. Don't resist. Don't hold on to the person that you take yourself to be. Because you imagine yourself to be a person, you take the Jnagi to be a person too, only somewhat different, better informed, or more powerful. You may say that he is eternal consciousness and happy, but it is far from expressing the whole truth. Don't trust definitions and descriptions. They only bring forth grossly misleading information. The questioner asks, unless I am told what to do and how to do it, I feel lost. Maharaj says, by all means, do feel lost as you feel competent and confident. Reality is beyond your search. Unless you accept inner adventure as a way of life, discovery will not come to you. Discovery of what? Of the center of your being, which is free of all directions, all means and ends. Be all, know all, have all? Maharaj says, be nothing, know nothing, have nothing. This is the only life worth living, the only happiness worth having. I may admit that the goal is beyond my comprehension. Let me know the way, at least, please. Maharaj says, you must find your own way. Unless you find it yourself, it will not be your own way and will take you nowhere. Earnestly live your truth as you have found it. Act on the little that you have understood. It is the earnestness that will take you through, not cleverness, your own or another's. I am afraid of mistakes. So many things I've tried, nothing came out of them. Maharaj says, you gave too little of yourself. You were merely curious, not earnest. I don't know any better. Maharaj says, at least that much you know. Knowing them to be sacrificial, or knowing them to be superficial, give no value to your experience, forget them as soon as they are over, live a clean, selfless life, that is all. Well, is morality so important? Yes. Don't cheat, don't hurt. Is that not important? Above all, you need inner peace, which demands harmony between the inner and the outer. Do what you believe in and believe in what you do. All else is a waste of energy and time. Yeah, right? We can drink to that one. Cheers. And cheers to you all at home.
I would like to add that through this journey that we're experiencing, just a brief note about the perception of separation. We already talked about how unity is not an option. I feel so glad that the cosmos didn't leave it up to us to determine if we were all unified. There is a field that is slightly out of view for most that weaves everything together like a beautiful tapestry in a fiber. Now, since we've created lots of wisdom and experiences, the higher consciousness that you truly are is also dreaming of itself as separate things. Just like every night when you go to bed, you generally dream about some different adventure that you're in. And you assume even the person that's behind those eyes is you, yet you've never looked into a mirror in the dream. It's very difficult to find a mirror in the dream Because when you do find one, you'll see how you appear in that mirror. It's not how you appear here. And then you'll understand that you're dreaming of yourself every night in different aspects of self until you bring yourself into total wholeness. That's what this yoga and meditation is about. It's about bringing you into center of self, because then you will know that. We have a saying that all is self. And the journey here is how long it takes for a person to figure that out. Once you unify with your omniscience, realize that you've been dreaming up yourself as separate things, but you're really truly a powerful unified being. That's when you start preparing yourself for the ascent through your consciousness. So just remember, the analogy here is that you also dream every night as a separate being with multiple lives. And so too, when you scale this up into the higher consciousness level, it's doing that same thing, but it's dreaming of us. And we have to have the awareness from what our parents taught us and our ancestors taught us, to be able to go into a broader state of our consciousness, see that example, and know that we connect with the all. If we're expecting for sure for us to get to that sovereign level and the level of truly, truly experiencing this existence, because it's going to go on infinitely. This is some final thoughts from the Gita series.
Yes, indeed. We're on page 378 of the Bhagavad Gita, translation by Swami Paramahansa Yogananda, incredible sage as well. So this is verse 21 of chapter 3. Whatever a superior being does, inferior persons imitate. His actions set a standard for people of the world. Knowing that examples speak louder than words, many masters, even after they have attained the ultimate and thereby transcendent the circumscriptions of the cosmic imperatives, nevertheless continue to observe the rules of right conduct and constructive actions as proper criterion for well-intentioned but unadvanced worldly people. By his mere presence, one who is reformed himself is able to reform thousands, though he may not utter a single word. Like a rose, he diffuses his fragrance to all. The words of this stanza of the Gita can also be interpreted as referring to powers rather than persons. When the life force is withdrawn from the senses and transferred towards the brain, a sense of superior power ensues in which the inferior bodily sensations are dissolved. A yogi has learned that he or she must not keep the life force attached continually to the senses, or it will remain dictatorily habituated to the enjoyments of the sensations. By ecstatic meditation, he or she withdraws his or her life force to the superior path of spine and brain, automatically causing all the inferior senses to follow. This is to be absorbed in the central light. This experience occurs even in deep sleep, when all sensory perceptions are absorbed in the semi-conscious enjoyment of the soul. In the very deep state of dreamless sleep, the life force is switched off completely from any subconscious cognition of the outer world. Tuned in with supreme bliss, the senses are revitalized, causing one to stay up upon awaking. I have a wonderful sleep. Similarly, one can think of the mind as a superior force in the body. Whatever the mind sees and stresses will be blindly followed by the inclinations, the moods, the desires, and the habits. They automatically put on the dominant habits and actions of the mind and reflect its silent traits. The supreme force of the mind must outwardly be kept busy in a routine of constructive actions, even while it is inwardly united to the supreme bliss. If the mind indulges in moods of anger, the senses will exhibit gloom and wrath. But if the mind is blissful, the senses too will register bliss. And with that being said, we will continue in the practice of yoga.
All right, fam. So those that are out there on YouTube or on Instagram, we're going to go ahead and close the Instagram line down since we would have to readjust the camera. If you're out there, get with us. You can join us at Tribe. Secret Energy Chat is available to you, and you can jump in on one of these yogas when we have them again. And when we build on this wisdom again, thanks so much, Andrew, for those kind words. And also to all the wisdom of the sages and those who have come throughout history carrying this unbroken chain, giving us this knowledge and telling us, look, surrender those lower chakras into your higher consciousness. You can't keep feeding those lower chakras. They're like monsters that never get satiated. This will ask for more and more. They used to draw pictures of them, big teeth and with just a stomach and that. And so you have this opportunity to actually bring your energy up and then allow that to be the launch pad to where you're going next. So thank you so much for joining us again on the gram. And also for those that are on YouTube, we're going to keep the cameras going since it is positioned properly. Wholeness and Balance Vibrations Tribe. And again, you'll find those links if you don't. Just check us out and support at the bottom right of all of our sites. Thank you so much. Okay, family. So we're going to go ahead and get into this yoga. Again, thank you so much for joining us out there. Lots of wise words of wisdom today. Get the Bhagavad Gita. We even have a copy of it, but it's not in the PDF, but it's nothing like having the physical copy. There's also a Kindle version for $3 if you just want that primer, because that's what that one is. And this knowledge and wisdom is thousands and thousands of years old and is still much more advanced than what has even been brought forth in science and things today. So it's a good opportunity for us to connect with our inner selves and get the truth to things that sometimes puzzle us. So here we go with that yoga wholeness.
Yes, indeed. For today's class, we're going to get started in a comfortable seat. If you're finding that your hips are tight, you can also sit on a pillow. There's many different variations of a comfortable seat. If you're feeling like the hips are tight again, you can bring the feet together and the knees wide into a Baddha Konasana. You can bring yourself into a Siddhasana with the feet in front of the knees, actually a Sukhasana, or you can sit into a Siddhasana with the feet together at the actual base of the spine. This is my favorite means of sitting. I'm going to bring the palms to the knees, lift through the chest, create more space all the way up the spine. And as you breathe in, allow your spine to align to that which is your inner divine. As you allow those words from the Gita and from Sri Maharaj to seep into your being, realize that even with your eyes closed, you continue seeing. As you focus your intention at your heart center, go ahead and draw your hands to heart center and lift your heart into your hands. As your hands draw forth creation, that which is your reality, bring forth an observance of the power that you hold within your hands that is intertwined with the purpose that is held within the heart. Allow this clarity to be brought forth all the way up the spine to the top of your mind to bring forth a vision that is clear through your third eye. Take a deep inhale into the tops of the lungs. Exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale to prepare for Om. Nice deep inhale, reach the intention up, breathe it up, lift it up. Hands reach up. And as you exhale, draw your hands to your knees, press your elbows forward. Begin to lean forward. Begin to circle into the spine, creating more space all the way up through the midline. Diving deeper into your inhales and your exhales. Perhaps you keep your eyes closed. As you circle, feel the hips move. Feel the sacrum move. Feel the lower lumbar spine move as you move into the organs, creating space. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Diving deeper into these Sufi rolls. You press your elbows forward, really open up into your rib cage. Bring more awareness into the space of your diaphragm. As you open up the shoulders, bring that awareness into the neck. Allowing the spine to move lucidly with your breath. Last 3, 2, and 1. As you come back through center, go ahead and switch the cross of your legs. Bring the hands to the knees once more, and we'll opposite the rotation. Big breaths forward, big breaths back. Using your breath to create more space through your body. Allowing the inhales to match the exhales. Warming up the muscles by bringing awareness to the spine. As your spine is the supercomputer that transmits all the relationships, all the connections from the mind into the body. Keep the body moving, keep the mind grooving. Big breaths here. Open up the elbows. Create space through your back body. Find the lucid nature of the spine. Breathing into any spots that you're feeling sticky. Letting go of any tension. And bringing yourself into wholeness right here in this dimension. As you inhale, bring yourself back through center. Spine lengthens. Take a deep inhale. Hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. As you exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind your back body. Create more space through the chest. As you dive deep into this twist, perhaps you come onto the fingertips of the back hand, placing your gaze over that right shoulder. Lift through your heart, broaden your chest. Deep inhales all the way from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Deep exhales all the way from the crown of the head down to the base of the spine. Follow the breath with your awareness. Take a nice deep inhale. Draw yourself back through center. Hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. As you exhale, reach your fingertips forward and forward fold. Relax your head and your neck, gentle swivel side to side. See if you can create more space through the vertebrae of the spine. Extending your spine forward, reaching the fingertips forward, gentle swivel side to side. Create more space from your rib cage to your underarms, from your underarms to your pinky fingers. Really reach forward. Lengthen your spine all the way from the base to the crown of the head. Nice deep inhale brings you back up through center. Hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, switch the cross of the feet. The whole purpose of the yoga is to find balance, So even in doing these subtle things like switching the cross of the feet, we find a deeper sense of balance in the hemispheres of the brain and in the sides of the body. So we inhale, hands up, exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind the back body, creating that twist. Diving deeper into the twist as you press into the fingertips, lift the chest, place the gaze over the back shoulder. So you can create more space in the chest as you lift up, breathe up, lengthen up, allowing yourself to open the windows of the lungs. 3 more deep breaths. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, solidify the core, come back to your center, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching forward, gentle sway side to side, letting this be a moving meditation. Allowing your mind to be focused on your inner divine, reminding yourself of the intention that you bring forth into your world. And as the full moon is upon us tomorrow, perhaps your intention connects with letting something go that does not serve you. And perhaps your intention attunes to allowing yourself to open up to what does serve you. So when you think of the full moon is literally a direct reflection of the sun. So it's letting go of the darkness so that it can be fully seen as the light. As you inhale, come back through center. Gently unfold the legs. Come into a nice tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the knees under the hips. Go ahead and tuck your toes so that your heels stack over your toes. Gentle circles to the right, creating some space in the shoulders, drawing the navel in towards the midline. Just beginning with a simple awareness of the palms and the feet. As the feet are what connect us to the earth, and the hands are what allow us to create that which is our God-given purpose here in this world. So we're always connected to the Mother, Earth, the Father, Son, to our inherent being, which connects the two together as one. Big circles here, opening up the chest, diving deeper into the breath. Go ahead and opposite the rotation, big circles in the opposite direction. Really feeling how the weight of your body flows into your hands, into your fingertips. Allow the fingertips to spread like roots, allowing each one to receive the nourishment, the vibration, the sensation of Mother Earth. Awesome. Go ahead and bring the fingertips so that your fingertips face the outside of the mat. Gentle swivel left and then right. Really opening up the wrists, opening up the hands, the thumbs. Using your breath as a means to create more space in the body. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Go ahead and flip the fingertips back towards your knees if you have that flexibility. Otherwise, you can keep the thumbs forward. That's completely fine. Take a deep inhale, lift the heart forward. As you exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, draw the navel in. Deep inhales in through the nostrils. Out through the nostrils. In. Out. In. Out. Really creating more space through the wrist, opening up the palms. Bringing breath into the forearms. Last 2. And 1. Go ahead and flip the fingertips forward. Take a deep inhale. Right hand reaches up to the sky. As you exhale, draw the right shoulder down to the mat. Inhale, lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Exhale, tap the right shoulder down. 3 more, just like that. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right shoulder comes down onto the mat. Go ahead and extend your left fingertips forward. See if you can create more space between your right ear and your right shoulder. By perhaps lifting the head up and then looking up towards the ceiling, creating even more space through the trapezius muscles. Spread through the fingertips of your right hand and inch your left fingertips forward. Take a nice deep inhale here. If you're finding that you want to challenge your balance, you can extend your left leg towards the back of the mat. Really pressing both knees, feeling the lift of your left leg. Perhaps you can float the left leg up, finding a little bit more balance here, taking your time to relax your mind, knowing that wherever you are, tap into your inner divine, do what feels best for you. This is your body, this is your time, this is your spine, this is your opportunity to align. Take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, gently draw the left knee down to the mat. Bring your left hand underneath the left shoulder, come back through center, press into the palms. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Nice deep inhale, heart lifts forward. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, heart lifts forward for cow. Exhale, draw the navel in for cat. Inhale, heart lifts forward. Exhale, draw it in. Last 2. And 1. As you press into your palms, take a deep inhale. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Exhale, left shoulder taps down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, left shoulder down. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, left shoulder down. Bring your left ear as far forward away from your left shoulder as possible. Extend through your fingertips and bring your right fingertips forward. Really allow the back of the head to come in contact with the mat. As you look up towards the ceiling, stretch through the neck. Breathe fresh oxygen into the space of the neck as you open up your trapezius muscles, drawing the hips up and back. If you'd like to take a little challenge, you can extend your right foot back, stacking the heel over the toes, lifting the knees, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. If you're feeling more adventurous, you can lift the right leg up towards the sky. Keep your pinky toes down to engage the lower belly, finding more balance in your breath. Utilize the breath. Last 2 deep inhales. And 1. Drawing the right knee down to the mat. Go ahead and place the palms underneath the shoulders. Bring your right foot out to the right side of the mat. Take some big circles into that right knee. Get into your right knee, your right ankle. Maybe you extend your arms forward and feel the vibration move all the way from your toes into your ankle, from your ankle into the sole of the foot, from the sole of the foot into your knee, bringing forth a deeper sense of harmony as you move with your breath. Really finding an openness in the hips as we create more creativity, diving deeper into the breath, opening up the hips, which are our creative center of the body. As what lies between the hips is the reproductive system. That's the highest form of creation. So really tap into that space, letting go of what doesn't serve you so that you can be in tune with what does. Go ahead and opposite the rotation, gentle circles in the opposite direction, spreading through the toes, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Think of using that creative energy from the hips, ride it all the way up the spine, into the lower belly, into the shoulders, into the neck, into the mind, becoming more flexible with your thoughts, more adaptive in the way that we think, and thus more harmonious in the way that we are. Nice deep inhale brings you back through center. Go ahead and stack the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Stack your left knee under your left hip and extend your right leg out. Take a deep inhale, extend it back. As you exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, extend back, and then out. Tap down. Inhale up, extend back, exhale in. Inhale out, extend to the right, exhale down. Inhale, exhale in. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, exhale in. Inhale, exhale out. Last three. Full range of motion, really getting into those hips. Last one, deep inhale. Nice. Go ahead and bring the right knee underneath you. Give your head a little shake side to side. Give your hips a little shake side to side. Breathe some fresh energy into your whole spine. Be like the happiest Chihuahua, shaking off stress. Could be like the happiest Rhodesian Ridgeback. Maybe you're feeling like a little bit of a Rottweiler this morning. Just shake it out, shake it out. Or maybe you're feeling like a poodle. Breathe into the body. Let this flow be joyous, filled with joy. Nice. Deep inhale brings you back through center. Press into the palms. As you exhale, left leg goes out to the left side. Deep inhales begin to glide into the movement. And just feel the difference between the left side and the right side already. I know my left side's a little bit more stiff this morning. Breathe that fresh awareness into the body. Create a deeper relationship between your breath and your body. Maybe you extend your hands forward a little bit to dive deeper into the shoulders. Bringing that creativity all the way up the body. Closing your eyes, perhaps focusing on how it feels rather than how it looks. Reminding ourselves that when we withdraw ourselves from the outside senses, that's when we truly tap into that which is within. The power that is deeper than your skin. If you haven't already, opposite the rotation. Become the explorer of this body and the captain of this mind. Setting cells to the endless divine. Last two. And one. Come back through center, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the right knee under the right hip. Extend the left leg out. Take a deep inhale, lift up. Exhale. Draw the left knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, draw the left leg out. Tap the foot down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw it in. See if you can keep your arms nice and straight. Really using the mobility of your left hip, the engagement of your left glute, and the fluidity of the muscles that support the joints, creating more ease as you move through space. Inhaling up, exhaling in, inhaling out, exhaling over. Inhaling up, exhaling in, inhaling up, exhaling over. Using the breath here, last 3. Two. And 1. Nice. Bring the left knee back down onto the mat. Give yourself a nice little swivel side to side and pat out your feet. So opening up the shoelace side of the foot, tops of the foot, spread through your toes, breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Nice deep inhale here. Go ahead and tuck the toes once more and extend the fingertips forward. Come high up onto your fingertips and melt your heart towards the earth. Bring your knees so that they're stacked underneath your hips. See if you can melt your heart towards the mat, still keeping a lift of the elbows away from the mat. Gentle swivel side to side. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, plant your palms, energize your arms, wrap the triceps, lift the elbows away from the mat. Create one straight line of energy all the way from your fingertips to the base of your spine. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Nice deep inhale here. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Pedal into your first down dog pose. So we pedal out the feet to create more through the hamstrings, creating more space all the way through the legs, finding a deeper sense of awareness in the soles of the feet. Last 5 deep breaths. Place your gaze in between the hands and walk the feet forward. Go ahead and come high up onto your fingertips as you bend your knees generously. Walk the feet together so that your knuckles of your big toes are touching. Look forward and press your knees forward as you come high up onto your tippy toes. Opening up the knees, take a deep inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, straighten the legs as much as they'll go and see if you can lift the toes. Deep inhale, heart forward, lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to start pumping the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Opening up the body with the breath. Finish strong. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Stay in your forward fold. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest forward. As you exhale, dive deeper into your forward fold, putting some weight into your toes, bringing the hands to opposite elbows. Take a few bounces into your hamstrings, drawing the weight forward into the toes. Take a deep inhale here in through the nose. As you exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more, just like that. Deep inhale. Last one, deep inhale. As you exhale, bring both feet to the top of the mat. Squeezing the knees together, feeling a lift of the lower belly as you draw the length through the back body. Take a deep inhale into your heart. Hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. As you exhale, left hand forward, right hand back, really stretching through your side body. Create more space as you open up here. drawing awareness to your lower belly to keep your pelvis facing forward. So your pelvis is forward and your chest is sideways. Really expand through your arms. See if you can place your gaze over that right thumb. Take a deep inhale here as your right thumb comes down towards your left leg. So right hand comes to your left leg, left hand reaches up and over. Stretch through your side body, press your pelvis forward. See if maybe you can bring your right fingertips down towards your left knee, opening up the chest, creating more space, reminding yourself you're blessed. Take a deep inhale here. Inhale brings you back through center. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. See that the pelvis is facing forward. So really do your best to get those hips to face forward as you twist from your lower belly. Squeeze the knees together, squeeze the ankles together. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the left hand to your right thigh. And as you reach the right hand up high, reach up, breathe up, lengthen up, keep your balance. Press the hips forward, lift the hand up and back. Create even more space through your side body. Dive deeper into the inhales, deeper into the exhales. Maybe you can inch that left hand down towards your right knee. Last two. And one. Inhale brings you back through center. Hands reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head and your neck. Relax your palms. See if you can really allow your spine to cascade over your hips. Breathe deeply as you really surrender into these postures. Bring a deeper sense of awareness of your breath, taking your time to relax your mind. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, bend your knees generously, plant your palms, and walk the feet back. Plank pose. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop the heart up. Gentle swivel side to side. Open up the chest, create more space. Let the spine glide. Press into your fingertips. Take a deep inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press into your toes, hips up and back, down dog pose. Spread through your toes, spread through your fingertips. Take a deep inhale, right leg reaches up to the sky. Take a bend in your right knee and open the right hip up high. See if you can draw the largest circle possible with your right knee. So really creating space in the right hip socket as you open up the right knee, as you open up the toes of the right foot, bringing more awareness all the way through. Opposite the rotation, big circles in the opposite direction. Nice deep inhale, open the right hip up as much as possible. As you exhale, draw the right knee across to the left upper arm, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, right leg extends up and back. Lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Look in between the hands and step the right foot through. Nice, deep inhale here. Go ahead and bring the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe your right foot towards the edge of the right mat. Take some big circles into your hips. Dive deeper into your breath. If you're feeling adventurous, you can bring your elbows down here. Lift your back knee away from the mat as much as possible. Energize the muscles that you want to work and release the muscles that you wish to find more flexibility in. Bringing the conscious awareness that you are light into your body. Tap into your breath. Breathe deeply. Nice deep inhale here. Press into your palms, lift the chest. Heel toe the right foot back to the center of the mat. Nice. As you exhale, go ahead and look forward. Extend the right hand forward and the left hand forward. Draw the rib cage away from the thigh. So really feel a lift here as you inhale, hands reach up high. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Just like the beginning of class, only now we're in a standing posture. creating more space through the side body. Deep inhales, create more space. Open up the palms. Nice. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, gently drop the back knee down to the mat. Keeping the arms nice and open. Maybe you can place your right hand towards your left knee. Maybe you can place your right hand towards your left calf, or maybe even crawling the right hand all the way back towards the ankle. Keep a bend in your right knee. Extend through the fingertips. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, both hands frame your right foot. Pull the right toes back towards your shin. Gentle swivel side to side. Big circles. Open up the foot. Create more space. Dive deeper into your hamstring. If you're feeling like this is really difficult, you could also use blocks or something to elevate yourself so that you're a little higher up, creating more space in the hamstring. Really move into the toes. Breathe deeply all the way through the body. Relax the head and the neck. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, put a bend back into your right knee, stacking the knee over the ankle. Lift the back knee up. Inhale, rise up to your crescent pose. One more time. Create space up through the body. Relax your mind. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, send it back. Spread through your toes. Deep inhales in and out through your nose. Press into your palms. Really feel the wrapping of the tricep as the hips move up and back. Relax the head and the neck. Press into your right foot. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Take a bend in the left knee. Biggest circle that you can make as you open the hip up high. Spreading through your left toes. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Go ahead and opposite the rotation. Big circles in the opposite direction. Nice deep inhale. Open your left leg up as much as possible. As you exhale, draw the left knee across the body to the right upper arm. Tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw it across. Tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, across. Tap. Last two deep breaths. Nice deep inhale. Left leg reaches up and back. Spread through your toes. Look in between your hands and step the foot forward. So you lift the chest forward, create more space. Bring the left foot to the outside of the mat. Left hand comes to the inside of the foot. Big circles here into the left hip. Breathe into the left hip. Create more space. As I did say, the full moon, we really got to attune our creative sensors. Tap back into what it feels like to create from a place of heart-centered awareness. Align with our being. Like Maharaj said, there's no sense of doing anything that is out of alignment with your being. If you'd like to place your elbows down, go a little bit deeper here. Think of lifting the back knee as much as possible. Relaxing your head and your neck. Nice. Last 3 deep breaths. Press into the palms, lift up, heel to the left leg back to center. Look forward. Maybe you take a little step of your back foot in, lifting the knee away from the mat. Bring your hands onto the knee. Lift your rib cage away from the thigh, and then extend the fingertips forward. Nice deep inhale. Lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Create more space in the upper body. Really energize the back leg, lifting the knee away from the mat. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Really opening up to the possibilities. creating a deeper sense of awareness of how much you can open your heart. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, right knee comes down to the ground. Maybe your left hand comes back to the right knee crease. Maybe you crawl it back to the left calf. Lift your right hand up as much as you can. Stretch through your front body. Keep the breath open. Keep the breath moving. Keep the body grooving. All right, send that left knee forward a little bit more. Deep inhale, explore. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat, framing your front foot. Pull the toes towards the shin. Open up into your left hamstring. All of these poses are sequenced specifically to open up the hips, the lower back, to create more space in the second chakra, diving deeper into our creativity, allowing us to open up into this full moon energy so that we can align ourselves to channel this energy through. Allowing ourselves to shine our clearest hue, the most individual, unique, blessed version of you. That's all that you must do, is just be you. Last 2 deep breaths. And 1. Take a bend back into that left knee, stacking the knee over the ankle or as close to that as possible. Lift your back knee up. Really feel the lift of the lower belly. As you inhale, rise up to your crescent pose. Create space, really pressing into all 4 corners of your front foot. Bring the palms together, stretch up, breathe up, lengthen up. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, send it back. Press into your palms, press into your feet. 3 deep breaths. On your next exhale, put a bend in your knees, look in between your hands, step or hop it forward. Inhale, up halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, go ahead and sit down low. Hips come down, hands reach up. Exhale, forward fold, plant the palms, bend the knees, step or hop it back, lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Plant your left foot and step your right foot forward in between the hands, setting up for your warrior 1. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands come down. Step the right foot back, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot plants, left foot steps. Inhale, rise up, 1 breath, 1 movement. Exhale, down. Left foot steps back. Inhale, up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. 3 deep breaths. So this is Surya Namaskar B. Allowing the warmth of the body, creating more space, diving deeper into your blissful place. Relax your head and your neck. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, bend your knees, look in between the hands, step or hop it forward. Inhale, up halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sit it down low. 1 more Surya Namaskar B. It's warming the body up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Step or hop it back. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Immediately plant the left foot. Step the right. 1 deep breath. Warrior 1. Exhale. We're all warriors through this battlefield of life. So many crazy things happening. Plant the right foot. Step the left foot. But we keep moving forward with conviction, heart opened. Inhale, up, exhale. Sustain your down dog with the deep clarity of your breath. Take your time with your breath. Nice deep inhale. Right leg reaches up to the sky. Step the right foot in between the hands. Look at your back foot. Place it parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, windmill up to your warrior two. Nice deep inhale here. So you really create space through your arms. Take a new view. Nice. Utilize the breath. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Open up through your side body. Keep a bend in your right knee. Create more space through the side body. Really extend through the fingertips. Deep inhale here. Straighten the right leg. As you inhale, parallel the arms to the earth, coming into your triangle prep. Nice straight right leg. Inhale forward. Right fingertips can come onto the right shin or down to the floor. Create more space through your side body. Dive deeper as you explore the breath. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, look towards the front of your mat. Take a bend in your right knee and place the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Nice. Utilize your breath here. We're going to open up the chest a little bit more by bringing the left hand to your right hip crease. See if you can draw the left shoulder blade onto the back body, keeping that bend in your right knee. Opening up through your neck, creating more space in your chest. Nice. If you're feeling adventurous and you want to take the bind, you can bring your right hand underneath your right leg and grab the left wrist. Yep, you got to unhook it though. There you go. You can unhook your left hand from the hip crease. Yep, and then just extend it back. There you go. Now think of extending your left arm back towards the back of the mat. Yeah, like that. Open up the chest, bend the right knee a little bit more. There we go. Taking your time to relax your spine. Nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently straighten the right leg as much as you can. Breathing into that hamstring for a little bound triangle pose for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the arms. Inhale, rise up to your triangle pose prep. Bring both hands to your hips, parallel the feet. Straighten the legs as much as possible. Take a deep inhale, lift the heart up. As you exhale, forward fold. You can bring your hands to opposite elbows. You can bring your hands down to the ground. Whatever feels best for you.
Sure we're still going.
Oh yeah, we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Can't check it out.
We're good. We're rolling, team. We're rolling. Nice. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest up. And as you exhale, put a bend in your right knee. Inhale, chest up. Bend in your left knee. Really getting deeper into the groin, creating more space in the hamstring, diving deeper into the length of the spine, relaxing the head, relaxing the mind. Last 2 on each side. And 1. Look towards your right foot. Point the right foot back to the top of the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Yep. Nice deep inhale. Rise up. 1 big crescent. Wash it off with your breath. Take your time. Exhale. Both hands come down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Each breath brings forth more strength. Each exhale draws forth more length. Release any tension, any stagnation, any unneeded thoughts, and come back to the bliss. Nice deep inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Step the foot in between the hands. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, open it up. Warrior 2. Take a clear view over those fingertips. Really draw the navel in towards the midline. See if you can expand a little bit more. Breathe. Find stillness. Feel what it feels like to truly embody a balanced shape. Nice deep inhale, reverse the warrior. Create more space through the side body. Straighten your left leg, opening up into your open triangle. And as you exhale, bring yourself up to center for triangle prep. Inhale, reach forward, breathe forward. Left fingertips can come onto the left shin, right hand reaches up to the sky. Or you can bring your left fingertips down to the ground, whatever works best for you. Breathe into your side body. Open up. Last 3 big breaths. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, place a bend back into your left knee. Place the left hand on the inside of the left foot. Right hand will come to your left hip crease, creating more space through your side body. Think of opening up your chest as much as possible, drawing the right shoulder onto your back body. Nice. Make your left fingertips light. And if you're finding that you want a little challenge here, you can place the left hand behind your back and grab the right wrist. As you extend the right wrist towards your back of the mat, lift your chest and find more expansion through the spine. Keep a bend in your left knee. Energize your back leg. Breathe into your heart. Nice deep inhale. If you're feeling adventurous, you can straighten your leg coming into a bound triangle pose. Keep the lift of your chest. Find your balance. Take your time. Breathe into the length of your spine. Last 2. And 1. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, take a bend back into the left knee. Release. Rise up. Bring the hands to the hips. Parallel the feet to the sides of the mat. Lift the chest. Interlace your hands on your back body. Lift through the chest. Press the pelvis forward. Exhale, forward fold. Creating more space as you breathe into the soles of the feet. Engage your quadriceps. Lift your kneecaps. Relax the head and the neck. Last 3 deep breaths. Two deep breaths. And 1. Gentle release of the hands. Bring your palms down to the mat. As you exhale, bend into the right knee and pull the left toes up towards the sky. Coming into a Skandasana. Inhale back through center. Bend your left knee. Pull the right toes up towards the sky. So swiveling side to side. Really getting into the groin, creating more space through your hips, diving deeper into your breath. Maybe you can do it without your hands. Really bringing your breath into the hips. Diving deeper into the relationship of your hips, your ankles, your knees. Last 3. 2. And 1. Left foot goes back to the front of the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up. Lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Exhale, both hands come down. Step the left foot back. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale up to your up dog. Exhale, bring your knees wide. Relax into your child's pose. Breathe. Slow down your breath. Take your time. Relax your mind. On your next inhale, glance forward. Take a roll onto your back body. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself some big rocks up and down the spine. Draw the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg out. Draw the right knee over to the left side body. Extend the right hand out and look towards your right thumb. Bringing fresh breath all the way through the body. Wringing out any impurities, anything that doesn't serve you, let it go. It's not yours. Slow it down. Slow down the mind. Lengthen the spine. Allow your breath to bring forth the balance. Nice deep inhale draws you back through center. Hug the right knee into the chest. Bring the left knee into the chest. Give yourself some gentle rocks on the back body. Left knee draws in, right leg extends. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, draw the left knee over to the right side body. Extend your left hand out and look towards your left thumb. Breathe all the way up your spine, from the base of your spine to the clarity of your mind. Reminding yourself of your intention that you set at the beginning of class, and letting it seep into each and every cell of you. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. 3 more. See where you can let go. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Gentle inhale brings you back through center. Take your time with it as you draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself some gentle rocks on the back body. Bring your knees towards your chest. Bring your hands to the outsides of your feet. Bring your arms to the outsides of the knees and see if you can encourage the knees towards the shoulders, opening up the shoulder girdle a little bit more as you relax your back body onto the mat. See if you can even get your lower back flush onto the mat. Spread through your toes, deep inhales in and out through your nose. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, release the grip of your feet, lengthen out your arms and your legs, and come to your final resting posture, Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need to fully relax into this posture. Diving deeper into your inhales, lengthening your exhales, allowing all the benefits of these postures to seep into your body. Just be here now. On your next inhale, gently place some movement into your fingertips. On your next exhale, put a little wiggle in your toes. Take a deep inhale and stretch all the way through your body, reaching your hands up overhead. Pressing through your toes, breathe in that fresh oxygen. And as you exhale through your mouth, gently roll onto whichever side of your body is most open. Allow your knees to draw in towards your chest, allowing your bicep to be like a pillow, cradling yourself with a deep sense of awareness of your inner intention, of that blissful state of knowing that we are forever growing into our innermost self, into our light body, into our Anandamaya Kosha. At your own pace, gently rise to a comfortable seat where the spine can be upright. And as you arise at that comfortable seat, take a nice deep inhale into the tops of your lungs, reaching the hands up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Coming back to that sense of completion, that sense of accomplishment, that sense of wholeness. So we take a deep inhale into our intention, filling our lungs all the way up to the top to prepare for Om. Bring your hands to your third eye to see with clarity. Hands to your mouth to speak only words of truth. And hands to your heart to be forever connected to your intrinsic youth. That which is the energy that keeps you growing, going, and most importantly, glowing. The deep sense of light. In full recognition that you are a reflection of the sun. And may you shine bright like the moon, bringing us all to wholeness, to unity, and to infinite love. Right here, right now. Blessings. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for jumping into this absolutely incredible practice. Cheers to you wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tribe, for dialing in today into the space. Also, all those that got a chance to join the yoga today, you are extremely, extremely appreciated for showing in this world today that we can come together here in 2021 and do something amazing together and still bring these ancient traditions and this knowledge from our ancestors into application. I trust that you feel the truth, because that's exactly what the yoga brings you to inside of yourself. And also, when you know that there's going to be another tea, Incense, Wisdom, and Yoga, you'll know what to expect. For those that are out there on YouTube right now, we will keep sending out these invites. We'll send it out to Secret Energy. So if you want to participate, as those that were here today were in the yoga, and show strength, and also, of course, get yourself together, then this is something that we are making available for you when we can. So until then, stay on your yoga. The key here is repetition. You can always come back to this video and play it again and master the moves that were performed here today. We want to give big thanks to our brother Andrew for just coming into the space and being able to share his art and his frequency with everyone here in order to bring us all into a greater level of understanding with ourselves. So thank you so much, tribe. And we'll be talking to everyone soon. Wholeness. I got super bright.
Super bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
It looks pretty good to me. As long as everyone was able to hear it, that's the greatest thing. I see everyone has smiles on their face, so that's the beautiful part about it. I send a wholeness. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we hang up on the line today, I will give the opportunity for anyone who wants to come forth and just let us know how they feel. And also our crescendo of wholeness across the world is always in order. So I'm setting the lines so they can be muted. And let me go ahead and tighten up this camera and get this thing on gallery view, which I think it is now. And so, yeah, if you did want to just say wholeness or yeah, let's just say wholeness. There's no talking after yoga. You know, somebody wants to elaborate on the thing. Just give a wholeness, tribe. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Wholeness.
Wholeness family.
Wholeness family.
Wholeness.
Wholeness. Wholeness. Family. Yoga life.
Wholeness.
All right, family. There it is. Thank you so much. We'll see everyone soon. Try Vibes tomorrow on Friday. Get to it. Links in the description. If you're not a part of Sovereignty Mentorship, you can see how we're doing it over here. Soul Coaches coming next week. This is an awesome time. Check us out. There's also the Secret Energy chat. You can find us in the bottom right and support on any of the sites. Just send the love to the family all over the world, all over the cosmos. We're doing our best. Wholeness.